Oh, yeah. Hi, pipe smokers. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York. Yeah, here in Western New York, upstate New York, not New York City. Thank the Lord. So, cheers, everyone. And like I said, happy Tuesday. It's the 3rd of July, and I have the next 5 days off, thank God. Cheers. Let's start something on fire right away. Okay. I still have some of my Bengal slices left over in the pipe I smoked my Bengal slices. And I want to show you something, okay? Now, I've handled this pipe and handled it and handled that. You guys, all right, after I do your pipes and all that stuff, or any of your pipes that you have now, buy this Decatur pipe shield. It's cheap. You get that in a cloth for like 14 bucks or something like that. It's dirt cheap. It's a consistency of chapstick. So basically, what you do is you start out with a clean cloth, all right? You just put a little bit on it. You don't want to smother it, all right? Now, if you've got real dry briar, okay, something like that, all right, you smother it up, all right? And you let it sit there for about 15, 20 minutes, half hour, and then you wipe it off, okay? And I'll show you what this does. I mean, it soaks into the briar, so you can see that part that's actually pretty shiny, just me wiping it on and off versus that. Pretty big difference. Now, I'm not getting paid by Decatur Pipe Shield or anything to endorse this product. I'm just telling you this is what I use, and it works good. You know, if you don't have a polishing wheel or something like that, you know, and if you get a pipe, an estate pipe that's has some grime on it and stuff like that, because some of those old guys, man, they just smoked them. You know, they didn't have clean hands all the time. You can smother it in this. You don't have to put it on super thick. Just enough where you can tell there's a coating. Let it sit there for a half hour. Then take a nice clean cloth and you put a little elbow wax and rub on that, and you'd be surprised how much junk comes off, okay? Now, I got Garrett, I got 3 of your pipes sent out today. I still have the one I'm doing a full restoration on for you. And then I have one other one that I still have to work on. And I'll get those out to you as soon as I can. And then Mr. David B. Oh, yeah, with the hand sanitizer. So David had a situation where he didn't realize that this would affect his pipes. And what he was doing is he'd rub his tobacco out and then use hand sanitizer to clean his hands off, and the alcohol and oils in the hand sanitizer caused wear. I mean, it took the finish off. Thank God it didn't take the stain out. So David, I sent your pipes out tonight. They should be there Friday, and Garrett, I think David, yours should be there Friday or Saturday, and Garrett, yours should be there on Monday, because we've got the 4th of July and so forth. Yeah, so David, use like Dove dishwashing liquid or something like that, or soap to wash your hands after you rub your tobacco out from now on. That was a bugger to get those out, Dave. I'll tell you, I mean, I kept polishing, and I'm like, the next day it was dull again, and then I was just like, man, what the heck? I mean, it's got like 8 coats of carnauba wax on it, and I just, had to get all of that hand sanitizer out, the alcohol and stuff, whatever's in that hand sanitizer. But they came out beautiful. So you've got your 2 pipes coming back, and Garrett, you've got 3 out of 5 coming back. Yeah, cheers. And they all came out really, really nice. Garrett, I took one final look at yours. Before I box them, I take one final look, I inspect them, and it's like, okay, there's a little spot here I don't like, or, all right, there's a little grunge there that I didn't see, So they go out inspected probably 10 different times. And then I do a final inspection and send them out. So, David, your pipes turned out beautiful. I didn't touch any of the stems. Those were beautiful. The one black stem, I did run some Everclear down through. The other stem, I don't think I touched that one. I didn't smoke any of the pipes, David, so you won't have Paul the pipe guy's lip prints on your stems. I didn't do that. I did wipe them down real nice with a nice soft cotton cloth, shined them up nice that way. I did not want to touch those stems because they were perfect. And I didn't ream them out because we had talked that, they were pipes bought brand new, and I don't want you to have to start breaking them in over. You're just starting to get some nice cake buildup in there, some carbon buildup, So, so when I sent them out, the morning yesterday, I looked at them and they looked really nice. And then I just wanted to put one more coat of polish on them. So hopefully when they get to you, that hand sanitizer hasn't disrupted anything with the Carnauba wax. I mean, the last 48 hours, they look good to me. They look great. They came out great. And you'll be like, wow, holy smokes, I'm hoping, I hope the heat doesn't get to it and something comes out of the briar. If it does, just send it back to me and, I'll take care of it. So, I was thinking, and I'm adding up all the time and so forth. So I've done, including these last two pipes I have for Garrett, that'll be 12 pipes, 13 pipes. Plus I have two more coming in. So we're going to be up to 15 pipes. So the ones coming in from now on, if you want to send Paul the pipe guy your pipes, I did come up with something I thought was fair. And let me write this down. Okay, so we are going to start something on fire before I do this, because I've been thinking about these bagel slices left over from yesterday. Well, when you look at it all, for what I do, it requires Everclear, which is about, by the time you figure tax for a quart of it, it's about $30. And that goes a long way. It really does. Oh, and David and Garrett, and also my good friend Eddie and his wonderful family. I did set Eddie, they all took me out to dinner. Eddie, his wife Brandy, his son Cody, DJ couldn't make it. So they all took me. So I did send him some Decatur pipe shield with the Decatur cloth and everything. So he got that either yesterday or today. Texted me this morning. He said, there's another couple things on the way. But David and Garrett, go online, get this Decatur pipe shield. When you're done smoking your pipe, just put a light coat of it on there. Just basically what I do. And I wanted to show you on this pipe here. So basically what I do, this cloth is really soaked in it. I mean, it's really wet in it. But look before. All right. So let's imagine I'm done smoking this. I just rub it around the entire pipe, and it's safe to put on your stem, and that's all it takes is a minute. So I'm wiping all the oils from me off of there, and look, I mean, look how beautiful that comes out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and like if you go to dust your pipes or something like that, you know, sometimes I'll be like, holy smokes, I got a rack of 36 pipes and they're starting to get dusty. I just take all the pipes off, dust the rack off, and then I'll take and clean each pipe individually. Just rub some of this on it and get the dust off of it. That's what I do. So, with doing this pipe stuff, I've had to, I invested in a polishing wheel. That was $70 plus tax. Plus the waxes and that. So by the time you're all said and done, it's easily $100. Probably $110 with tax. The steel wool, the Everclear. I mean, by the time you add it all up, the pipe cleaners, the dyes, you know, there's a special type. There's, you know, I use leather dye that has alcohol in it, so, and that's not cheap. So I probably have about $200 wrapped up. The pipe cleaners are expensive. I mean, as hell. You know, you can get 100 of the regular cotton ones for next to nothing, but these pipes need these tapered, bristled pipe cleaners, and these are not cheap. You know, they come 44 cleaners in a bundle, and I think they're like $5 for a bundle. You can go through half a bundle on one pipe. You know, if you get a bunch of tar and stuff build up in there. So your estate pipes like mine, what I do is I'll clean them out with the Everclear, clean the stem all out. Now, if you got a real old pipe, I mean, sometimes the shank is so full of tar and stuff that's in the briar, you could go through 100 bristled pipe cleaners and it's still going to come out looking dirty. But I get 99% of it out. I can't get out what has been soaked into the wood and just really is embedded in that. Somebody's pulling in here in a red Corvette. Turning around. So, Spangle slices are good. I was hoping a pretty blonde lady would jump out of that car and be like, hey, Paul the pipe guy, want to go for a ride? So yeah, so here's what I came up with that I think is fair, because like I said, the consumables per pipe is a lot. And, you know, if you sent these to, you know, a pipe company, a mom and pop pipe store, they're going to charge you a lot more. So here's my number. This is the best method of contact there. 585 352 3660. 585 352 3660. Now, so what I'm offering is a pipe cleaning and a dollop. I'm talking a deep cleaning. So what we're going to do is that what that includes, this is no charge, it's optional, would be a total reaming of the bowl. Number one, total reaming of the bowl. Now, if you bought the pipe new and you don't want it reamed out because you bought it new, it's not ghosted or anything, fine. All right, but if it comes in like, you know, you're buying a state pipe or something like that, and you've got a situation like that, you can't even see the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, that'll do. So for 20 bucks for one pipe, here's what I'm gonna do. One pipe includes the shipping back. Okay, it includes bowl reaming, ream the entire bowl out. A full cleaning of the pipe and stem. So every internal part of that pipe, a full deep cleaning with Everclear. That includes deghosting the pipe, which basically is a salt and alcohol treatment. And then I do test the pipe out after that. If the ghost still isn't gone, I do it again. And then a stem oxy bath where I soak it for 24 hours in an oxy bath, and then I get the crap off the outside of it. And then polishing of the entire pipe and stem. So I'm going to get everything as close to a glass finish for you as possible. You can send me a pipe that's just plugged full, which most of the ones I've gotten have been totally plugged full of carbon inside the bowl. Everything has got so much gunk in it, tar, all of that is all cleaned out. So one pipe would be $20, and then for each additional pipe it would be $10. So if you send me one pipe, it's 20 bucks, and that includes shipping back to you. And then, so if you have 10 pipes, it's going to be $100, a pipe. If you got 5 pipes, it's going to be $40. It's going to be $60. So it gets a little cheaper as you give me more. And that basically is a total refinish and everything. Now, if you want a full out restoration, the average pipe is going to cost you $40, and that includes all of those things, plus sanding it down, restaining it, all of that stuff. And at this point in time, I do no pipe repairs. So if you got a chewed through stem, I don't do that. If you've got a broken off stummel, I don't do that. If you've got a cracked shank, I don't do that. I can, but I'm not going to. If you've got a crack in the bowl, none of that stuff. So that's basically what you get for your money. And the best way to contact me is to call me at 352-3660. 585-352-3660. Call me or text me, and we can talk about what you have. You can show me pictures and that. So, yeah, I love doing this. I really do. So, Garrett, we're going to get your other 2 pipes finished up. Garrett, I know which pipe your wife's going to want. She's going to want the one that it's longer and the stem has brass on it, and it has like tiger stripes in the briar on the shank. The original one that she said she was going to steal from you, I think she's going to want the other one I just said. They both, all 3 of them came out nice. So, yeah, so that's where we stand. I mean, so I wrote everything down in writing so there's no confusion. There it is again. You can rewind it. Hopefully you can read my Polonese. I'll go through it one more time. Pipe cleaning and dollop, 585-352-3660. That's my cell phone. Includes a bowl reaming. Full cleaning of all internal components of the pipe and the stem and the shank, deghosting of the pipe, stem oxidation and an OxiClean bath, and then a full polishing of the entire pipe and stem. And that's $20 for the first pipe, $10 for each additional pipe. Total refinishing, a total resto to refinish the pipe, and do all of those things would be $40, which is too cheap. I should have made it $50, but that's okay. And that all includes me shipping it back to you. And I do no pipe repairs. So, there you go. Yeah. So I've got 2 more pipes, and I think I just got a third request. Somebody just texted me. I saw it. It was, I think, Jay, maybe. I can't. I don't know. But, you know, so anybody that's already texted me about a pipe, yours are going to get done. All right, for what we talked about before, which was the free offer. But ones from now on, I'm just, you know, you look at the pipes that I did, the 13 pipes that I did, I probably have, I bet you I have 30 hours, easily 30 hours of my time. And you know what? You guys that I said it was all going to be free, you took care of me with gifts. Some of you sent a little cash in, which is great. And I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Well, keep in mind, anything that you send me, so if you send me 10 Savinellis that are worth $100 a piece, you know, you're insured automatically through the U.S. Postal Service for $100. That's automatic. But if what you're sending me is worth more than that, you need to let me know, all right? And if you want it insured back, I'm going to have to charge extra for that, you know? And it doesn't have to be paid. The payment doesn't have to be sent until you get the pipes back. When you get the pipes back and you're happy with them, you can send me the money. I like that. I think that's way more than fair. You pay me when you're happy. Fair enough? I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. I'm going to go relax. Happy pipe smoking, pipe smokers, over and out.